Hello, Future Kyle here. Just a quick heads up, there is no actual game audio for the first 4 minutes of this video, but there is still words from me, so don't worry about that. But if you wonder why it's weirdly quiet in terms of game sounds, it's because there are none. Fixes itself around 4 minutes in, so just a heads up. Anyway, enjoy the video, bye-bye! Let's look to see if I have any profits. Ooh, okay. Alright, nothing there. Okay. Alright. Cool. Okay, alright, very nice. Sold some potatoes, sold some carrots, okay. No oak. Bunch of spruce, okay. Not a bunch of a couple spruce. Oh! Whoa! Okay, 38 diamonds, let's see, is there any orders for the fetch quests? No, okay. Cool. I don't think I actually told you guys what I would be selling in this shop, but hello and welcome back to another episode of Nerdcraft Season 3.5. Today's episode, I guess we started off pretty nice. We got ourselves a bunch of diamonds, and now I have to go harvesting again. So, with this shop, I kind of just sell a bunch of random blocks that I feel like selling. I feel like stock probably will change pretty often, depending on what's in demand and stuff like that. So, at the moment, I am selling a bunch of woods, and I've gone out to a giant spruce forest, chopped up a bunch of this spruce, which I will actually get to later because that's something that's part of today's plan. But also have a bunch of oak wood, and I had a bunch of mangrove wood that I painstakingly grinded out for, I want to say, 6 hours. Yeah, that's all gone now, so I'm gonna have to either go get more of that or something. I sold a couple skulks, sold a couple deep slate. That's pretty nice. A lot more successful than I was expecting. Look at that, we almost have 3 full stacks of diamonds. I really need to organize this. Make sleepies, more like make pee-pee. I realized, as I was preparing for today's episode, that I have not pranked anybody at all this entire season. I haven't done any pranks yet. What kind of monster am I? So I think the first thing I'm gonna do today is we're gonna do a little bit of prankage. Yeah, all right. Sherwood is now a zombie alien bug thing. I love it. That's great. That's great. And don't worry. I know what everyone's thinking. Oh my god, wait, you're taking apart Sherwood's base. No, I'm not, because I'm leaving all the resources that I took from it, which are literally these two things right here, and I'm leaving it right there. So that way, actually, I'm gonna not leave it right there. Maybe I'll put it somewhere where it doesn't conceal the main attraction, you know what I mean? Here is what remains of your face. There we go. Happy smile. Perfect. All right. Now we go down into Funky Town. Put that there. Perfect. And so there we are. Sherwood has been alien? Zombie? Bug? I don't know. But Sherwood's green and has orange eyes and red antenna now, so that's cool. But anyway, I have some pretty cool plans for today, so strap yourselves in, prepare for me to keep stuttering like that, and we're gonna have a great episode. So it's actually really funny that I just pranked Sherwood because Sherwood's actually online right now. But I believe she's over at her mega base project doing stuff right now, so I'm not too concerned about that. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that's lovely. Wow, I believe that's Mango's area over there. That is beautiful. I love that. It's very, very naturey, natural. That's the words. So, this is going to be the general area at which I am going to be setting up my mega base. I'm not quite sure what I want to do for a mega base just yet in terms of the grand scheme of things, but this is a really cool area right here. This mountain actually splits open at the base to reveal a lush cave. It's super pretty, and it goes all the way. Ow! Oh, okay, nope. Okay, I'm an idiot. Oh, man. But anyway, I'm going to be using this whole path up towards this cliffside here. I'm going to be clearing out that lava, too, because that's definitely a fire hazard in this completely wooden area. What? It's with all my teleporting around. That's getting real. Not happy. Yeah, so this whole path down this way, I'm going to be clearing out because that's where my majority of my base is going to be. So I'm going to only be setting up maybe a couple parts of it today. I'm not going to be doing the whole thing. That's going to be throughout the whole season, and it's going to be really fun. But, yeah. So let's go ahead and just start clearing out some of these trees. Get myself a good area to start from. And then I will hop into a testing world, and I'll actually do it this time. I won't forget to hop into a testing world. And I'll kind of show you guys what I've been thinking I'm going to do for at least a part of my mega base. I lied to you. But in my defense, I'm not going to apologize for it. Because why should I have to apologize to you? So I said I was going into my testing world, but turns out I didn't actually have anything planned in my testing world. So I just got straight to building. And, yeah. So I got straight to it. So, sorry, not sorry. Anyway, carrying on with the video, I'm gonna go now. So I guess it would also be smart to get a layout of where the windows are gonna be. There we go. Kind of like that. Have some space here. And we'll be alternating between cobblestone up to stone and andesite and stuff like that. Which actually, wait, is andesite darker or is stone? Okay, andesite's lighter, but it's more textured. So I think the first thing to do is get just how many layers of each block to have as I go along. Okay, I'm tired of falling in here. I'm gonna make a floor. Okay, so I have these walls built up here, and I think what I'm gonna have this do is actually want to have this be a one-story part, and then this is gonna tower up into the next segment of the base, and then this is gonna be kind of just like a slanted roof that goes up into that wall there. But I've also realized that this is gonna be incredibly boring if I just keep doing progress updates the way that I'm doing them, so I'm gonna go ahead and just finish this up in the form of a third-person time-lapse, because you guys love those so much, don't you? Yeah, you do. I don't really know where that came from, I'm sorry. I'm gonna finish this up in a third-person time-lapse, and yeah, we'll see where this build goes. I'm excited for it. I'm also terrified for it, but yeah. Well, wish me luck. She is. What a beautiful house. Now you may be wondering, is that it? That's it? And for today, yeah, that's all I'm building for today. But what I'm planning to do with this build is I'm actually wanting to have it extend all the way up to the build height, which is actually much more than it used to be now. It used to be like 256, I think, and now it's like 300 something. So it's much, much taller now. But I'm gonna have this thing having towers and different segments of it like sticking up. If you know the game Hello Neighbor, the house that the neighbor has in the dream sequence or whatever, it's essentially something along the lines of that. Not inspired by it, but it's definitely a reference that I'm gonna use. Yeah, no, I wanted to have it be kind of wonky. I want to expand my ability to improvise the build, because the last few seasons I've planned everything out. I haven't just been like, you know what, I feel like building this kind of thing today, and I just build it. I come up with a plan for it and whatever, and that's great and all, but this, I feel like, really helps me practice with my improvisation. And I think I pulled off the gradient really well. I'm really happy with how it kind of just, it fades up. It's nice. I mean, I guess I kind of just defined a gradient. But yeah, this is a really awesome first step in getting this base built up. And the general theme for my base this season, for my main base, is going to be wonk. So, like I mentioned, this is going to be pretty weird, and like it's going to be going off in all different kind of directions going up there. But there's also going to be other buildings around here, and I'm going to be adopting the personality of a lumberjack because I live in the big woods. I'm going to be, you know, I'm essentially Paul Bunyan, but I'm KJ Woody, lumberjippy. Lumberjippy. Yeah, for now, this works. This looks like a house that a lumberjack could live in. I missed a trapdoor. But I feel like this is a good first step in the direction that I want to go with my base. And actually, for all the builds that are going to be in my main base area this season, are going to have that same kind of wonk style. Right now, this looks pretty normal, but it's going to get there. I promise. It's going to get real wonky. Now, you may have noticed that Sherwood popped up in the middle of that time lapse and did this. Thank you, Sherwood. Very cool. Whoa! Best food source. Let's go. Alright. Now I have some totems of undying. Now I won't die. Now, there is something that every Minecraft server needs, and that is politics. As you can see, the server here is kind of a mess. We've got builds all over the place. We've got unfinished structures. We've got unfinished bridges, which I guess is a structure, so I'm just being redundant now. But we've got all kinds of stuff that's going on here, and it's kind of all over the place. We got a flooded pit now. The pit is soggy. I'm rubber banding. The server's gotten so bad that I teleport around everywhere now. We have oh, well, actually, that's pretty cool. We have unregistered sheep farms and giant silos and wheat. We have birch houses on sandy shores. Nothing wrong with that, I just pointing it out. Most importantly, we don't have a thriving economy. And what exactly is part of a thriving economy? Well, a thriving economy needs things that are good for it. And if I knew what that would take, then I would know, but I do not. So, what I've proposed is we get someone in charge of the server in terms of just managing, you know, land and stuff like that, and making things functional. And I think I know the perfect man to do the job. And what better place to start our campaign than at his house? Vote for wheat for mayor. Expanding our economy. Whoops. See what I did there? Don't mind the failed zoom. That took way too long to make. It's not even really that good, but I'm happy with it, so I'm just gonna take it. So I'm gonna go and post these around everywhere and make everybody aware of this man's presence and his now started campaign for mayor. I'll put that right there. Definitely gonna put it at all the shops, so that way, you know, people who are shopping be like, oh, hey, there's a mayoral candidate. That's pretty cool. Of course, gotta put one at Whippy Wares. Put it right here. There we go. Of course, at the community center, because, you know, people come and check their mailboxes and want to keep up on the local news. Well, it's the perfect place because boink. Pop over here to mangoes, which are looking lovely, by the way. These giant mushrooms are gorgeous. I love this. This is great. Let's put that right there. Right there. There we go. Hello, sir. Would you like to vote? Vote for wheat. Stop by Mr. Skelebra's place. Boop, boop. He'll never notice. You know, while we're over here, might as well place one on whoever's house this may be. I think this might be Banshee's house. Whoa. Wow. Very pretty in here. Is there like anybody's house anywhere in here? Is this house's house? Finally, Mr. Soviet Bagel. You know, something tells me that it feels kind of illegal to even be here. You know what? It's fine. I'm not going to try to pronounce that because I'm not good at words. Just going to put that there and run for my life. Okay, goodbye. With that, we have returned here. I might as well go ahead and put one right here as well, just to show my support. But, yeah, I've essentially just signed my good buddy Julian up for, well, for pretty much being in charge of our economy. So, we'll see how that goes, I guess. The best part is, he doesn't even know. So, he's just gonna, like, sign on one day, and he's gonna be like, huh? What's with the... What? I'm mayor? And, hopefully everybody votes for him. Because that would be even funnier. How funny would that be? Man doesn't even know that he's supposed to be mayor. And then he gets voted for mayor. And there. Perfect. So, whoops. So, this is 109 Y level. Mr. Gecko, he's 103. So, I've officially surpassed him. And I've kind of copied his style. But at the same time, it's mine. Look at that. That's great. So I figured this was a good way to send off this episode by expanding my tower. And, you know, I've talked about I wanted to expand my horizons with doing a lot more wonky builds, and this is definitely wonky. So I'd give this a 10 out of 10, honestly. And I don't think Gecko would ever try to defeat me in the towers here. I mean, obviously mine is taller in every way, shape, and form, and will never, ever be one-upped again, right? Right? But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Nerdcraft as much as I did making it. This was such a fun episode. I got to do a lot of building and a lot of creativity, and I'm really proud of what we've done today. We built up our first portion of our main base, and then we've also gone and we've done some fun antics and pranked people and signed people up to be mayor and expanded our tower, and we got a Sherwood head behind us. Everything's great. It's awesome. So if you guys enjoyed, please consider liking the video, and if you really enjoyed, consider subscribing so you can stick around and see more content just like this and others as well. And I will see you guys in the next video. So you guys have a great one, and I'll see ya. Bye-bye.